All right, listen up, y'all. I want y'all to help me understand something. How can you have a responsible conversation with somebody that's irresponsible? I'm going to ask that question again. How can you have a responsible conversation with somebody that's irresponsible? Now, I'm saying this, collective, because some of us out here are believing that maybe if we explain to some people why we feel the way we feel, why we're doing what we're doing, how we're doing it, when we're doing it, that all of a sudden that somehow they're going to be able to understand what's going on, why, and we're going to have peace, maybe hold hands and sing kumbaya. I'm just saying. And the problem with that narrative is it ain't gonna work. That's the problem with that narrative. It's not gonna work, y'all. Some of these people are irresponsible because they choose to be. And I'm talking about grown folks. Talking about grown people. I'm not talking about no 18, 19-year-old, no 21-year-old. I'm not even talking about 25-year-old. I'm talking about grown. I'm talking about you in your 40s and up. They in their 40s and up. That's what I'm talking about. These are people who should have some understanding, should have had some understanding years ago, and don't. They've chosen to stay asleep. They've chosen to stay in the dark. They've chosen to hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil, feel no evil, although they are evil, because they don't want to take any responsibility for nothing. Everything is you or somebody else. A lot of times these people don't talk too much, y'all. They don't. Y'all need to be cautious of the people who talk less than you do. Just pay attention. Because I'm going to tell y'all, me, I love to talk. I love to talk. I can talk. I can talk somebody to sleep. But a time had come where I realized, well, dang, I'm doing all the talking. They ain't saying nothing. Well, let me give them the opportunity to talk, to say something, to speak. Let me give them that opportunity, because maybe they ain't saying that because I'm talking too much. And I don't ever shut up. Y'all remember that song? So I stopped talking. And that was the end of the conversation. They had absolutely nothing to add to the conversation at all. Nothing. And me being a fire sign, I got bored. And I was like, hey, I got to talk to you later, you know? And within me, I'm like, and I hope they don't call me back, for real. Of course they call me back. Because we the ones with the energy. We the one that's bringing it. We are the life of the party. All right? We the ones that's coming in lit. So, of course, they going to call us back. They going to do that. And when they call me back, I remembered the last conversation, and I was like, okay, I'm not going to say nothing. I'm going to see what they got to say. And guess what? They didn't say nothing. No, they did say something. They said, you so quiet today. You ain't really said nothing. Normally, you be talking. Y'all need to be careful and watchful about that, y'all. Y'all do. Y'all are trying to have a responsible conversation with irresponsible people, trying to get them to understand something they ain't trying to understand. And you got to think about it. Remember, pay attention. A lot of times, these people y'all trying to talk to help them understand, a lot of times these people older than y'all. So they supposed to be teaching y'all something. But instead, it's the other way around. It's the opposite. You can't get them to understand because they made a conscious or subconscious choice to not understand, because now if they understand what you're talking about, now they got to take responsibility for what's said. They got to take responsibility for it. And they don't want to do that. They don't want to take responsibility for those words. They just want to come and go as they please. That's what they've been doing. Why change up now? Leave those people right where they at and keep moving forward. Keep moving forward on your life path, purpose, mission. People that have not tried to understand you for years, months, it can be days. I don't care. Just stop. Don't try to explain nothing to these people. Whatever they want to think, feel, or believe about you, let them do it. Let them do it. You are not responsible for how somebody else feels about you. You are not responsible for how somebody think about you. You're not. Because even Jesus, I'm just going to go there. Even Jesus Christ, who was, according to the Bible, the sinless Son of God, they said he had a devil. They said he had a devil. That he was prince of the devils. So what do you think they're going to say and think about you? All right? All right. If you like this video, please like, share, subscribe, comment, follow. And until next time.